Hello, everyone. Starting a new game. Let me make sure audio is sounding good. How's it going, everyone? All right. Mic sounds good. Howdy, Steely. Hello, pizza lover. How's it going? All right, so starting Trials Rising. Literally have never played this game before. I played it for 2 seconds here. How do I restart? There we go. Literally have never played any game in this series before, so going to be a huge learning curve, but I hear very good things about it, and it being kind of a pseudo platformer, it's definitely interesting. Have you all played Trials, or give me the history of Trials? I really know nothing about the series other than there are many of them. Hello, okay. How's it going? Good to see you. Steely, I have seen a bit of that. I don't know a ton about it, though. I honestly haven't looked into it. But I saw there were a lot of signatures on it. Alright, we're going to skip that for music fears. Okay. I think my voice is likely chill. We'll go chill. What's up, AXS? Okay, so again, no idea how this game works. We got some unlockables. I looked at the trophy guide and have a decent idea of where to go to first. There's like a university that seems essentially like a tutorial. A lot of crates, a lot of stickers, helmet. Okay. Play activities, level up, unlock game activities. Breaking Bad. Do you all like Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad better? I think I'm a Better Call Saul guy. Okay, and then I've seen that Mantis is the bike that we want to be using for most of the game. Maybe a bit of Turtle. I think King Crab popped up once in the trophy guide, but once we get Mantis, I think we switch to that forever. But yes, I have no idea what I'm doing here. Other than gas and leaning, I have no idea if there are other controls. Nice. Ooh. Uh-oh. Ouch. Reset track, reset checkpoint. Okay. Got a timer up there, I see, and we just crashed, which gave us plus 5 seconds. So I imagine that a lot of the platinum is getting whatever the highest medal is in all of those tracks, which probably means few crashes or just very, very fast. I was trying to explain what these games are to my girlfriend, and my understanding is it's just like pretty realistic physics engine, plus a platformer. I guess I don't really know how realistic it is, but okay, Mantis and Helium, good to know. What's up, Lennox? Good to see you. I'm just gonna call you Katniss. I don't know, Catpanness. Okay, so what did we get here? We got some currency and just some experience, looks like. And we didn't gold it, but that's okay. Wow. Okay, that's just my overall stats. And we'll just continue on. Again, eventually we'll probably have to hit gold on all of those, but that's okay. What's up, Sin? Sin, did you give up? Did you make it through Meat Boy?
Welcome to the University of Trials. My name is Professor Fat Shady, and I'll be here throughout your journey. To teach you all you need to know
Okay, not realistic at all. Good to know.
Education will be broken down into a number of lessons. You'll start with Trials 101, a 4-part introduction to the basics of Trials 101.
Okay, good. A little bit of a tutorial.
We'll take you to our all-new training facility. This is where you'll get
Likely just the plat, but we'll see how much I love it. I've never played these games before, so if this gets my... If this starts to become my favorite game ever, who knows? I might go for 100%. All right, university. So we'll just go through all of these, if we can. Again, don't really know how the unlocks work. I started editing the Balatro video today. I started at the end, which is the easiest of just kind of the final Balatro runs. I'm excited about it. I'm making good progress.
To the basic skills you'll need to ride a Trials bike. The first thing I'll teach you is throttle control. Most new riders think that full gas is the fastest way to the finish line, but it's not. While applying the gas gently will make you ride slower, it will also help you stay in control of the bike.
Okay, makes sense.
Lesson,
Don't just
worry
floor
about
it.
speed. Apply the gas gently and focus on getting to the finish line.
Interesting. I like seeing the little physics. Ooh. All right, we'll restart the track. Oops. There we go. Ooh. How do we do? Felt decent. Okay, a B. Ooh, biscuit. Good luck with that one. Open my gear crate. Okay, just cosmetics seems like. We'll open one, see what happens. Love a good Ubisoft loot box. Okay, some coins, sure. Oh, I can choose what I want. We'll take a legendary sticker, sure. What is this? Okay, we're getting out of here. Okay, we've claimed a track. Oh my god, get me out of here. Back to university, please. All right, we'll go through all of these lessons and then maybe head back to try to get a better score on all of them. Hello, Stag. Yeah, we'll see how it goes.
Trials 101, we're going to learn the basics of leaning.
Seems like a good one to
truly master
do while listening to podcasts or watching shows, honestly.
bike must work together to overcome difficult obstacles. In this lesson, when going up a slope, lean forward over the handlebars.
Okay, lean forward up a slope.
Equally, when riding downhill, it's wise
And
to
then
move
lean
back
back while
to
going
the center.
downhill.
If you concentrate on your leaning and use throttle control, you'll find a steady rhythm through the track.
Wow, that's surprising, Sin. I think Meat Boy is much easier, but I guess everyone is slightly different. Okay, should be going slower here. Dang. All right, let's try that again. So forward when we're going uphill. And backwards when we're going downhill. Getting too much air there. Ooh. tough. It's almost like a little rhythm game. Damn, that's hard. Okay. Honestly, I probably don't even really have the gas correct either. Close. I feel like I'm getting too much air over all of these bumps, which is... There we go, that's a little bit better. I feel like I'm probably giving it too much gas. Okay, this can't possibly be good. Wow. See? Yeah, see? What's up? Yes, I did finish Balatro last night. Started working on the video for it, but in the meantime, we're gonna start trials. We'll keep going. Okay, and now we need to be level 14, and what, we're level 2? Let me try to get a better record on that. And then where should I go after that to get levels? Do I just take random courses that are unlocked for me?
Make sure you understand it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I compared it to. I mean, it's probably very different, but seemed like the old Line Rider game. I don't even know if you controlled your dude in Line Rider. I think that was like deterministic, but you know, that was slightly better. 2 seconds better. I'm like tapping, I'm like fully pressing accelerate, and maybe I'm supposed to be just like lightly pressing it. Let's try one more time. Okay, so here's me lightly pressing accelerate rather than pushing it all the way down. Seems better. I think that's probably what they were telling me in that first tutorial. But yeah, super sensitive, man. All right, and that was slower again. Try one more. I want to get at least a B on this one. Kind of getting the hang of it. Ooh, just as I say that. Yeah, definitely backseat. I mean, I'm just learning, so if you got anything, just send it. Let's see, you say jump between the gaps by leaning correctly. Yeah, if we just send it, let's see what happens. Kind of chaos. Okay. Alright, I mean, that was better, but that was definitely ugly. Okay, leveling up. Sure. Oops. Let me get out of here. Let me go to... see where I can get some level so I can hit level 14 for the next university course. The full levels are very cool, honestly. I'm impressed by how 3D it is. Okay. Pretty good. Trying to focus on leaning forward while going uphill and then leaning back when coming downhill. Woo! Ah, too bad. Reset. Okay. Fun. I feel like that was pretty decent there. What's up, Jeremy? Or, sorry, what's up, Jeremy? What's up, Stick Dude? Good to see you. Totally. I mean, I'm sure for anyone that has played this game, I'm sure that this is insanely frustrating to watch because I have no idea what I'm doing. Let's give it another go. Okay, losing time there. Ooh. Nice, much better. All right. Surely silver. Okay, gold. Nice, our first gold. So, should I just be doing this? Should I just be going to like different courses and trying to gold them? Seems like it. Let's go into Breaking Bad. Stick Dude, there you are in the Ghosts. Ooh. Wow. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm staying even with these ghosts, so. Ooh, ouch, that was bad. Okay. Oh, slower than my first attempt. That one fall killed me there. Yeah, that's what the trophy list mentioned, the grinding. Which, honestly, I think probably won't be that bad. Like, I think this is the kind of thing that I'll be happy to throw on a podcast and grind out some levels. But maybe the DLC would be worth it. Okay, so here was my fall, I think. Nice. One thing I'm noticing is that you lose a bunch of time by getting too much air. So if you can, like, minimize time in the air, that seems really good. Yeah, saved 11 seconds there. Dang, pretty good. Sin, I listen to a lot of very niche podcasts, so I'm a big fan of the show Survivor. So I listen to a lot of Survivor podcasts. Rob has a podcast, if anyone knows of it. That's what I mostly listen to. All right, Yellowstone. Yellowstone Caldera. I'm just gonna ramble about Survivor as I play this, because why not? But the 50th season just filmed, and it's an all-star season with, like, you know, people that have played over the course of the 25 years of the show, and the season is not airing for another 9 months or so, but the season just finished filming, and apparently they all flew back today, so that is very exciting. Everyone is very hype. And then I will regretfully be watching Big Brother this summer, which is one of the most embarrassing shows any human being could watch. But every once in a while, you know, it provides some amazing strategic gameplay. But it is hard to be a Big Brother fan out there. Ouch. Alright, so I'm going way too high there. I'm going to try this checkpoint again. Well, we didn't even really try the checkpoint again. Wow. Okay, close. Big jump. Ooh, barely made it. Getting too much air again, I think, but... Whoa. Ah, close. Very cool. Yeah, honestly, I'm impressed by creativity of tracks, the, like, 3D-ness of the tracks. Really did not expect this. I kind of expected lower quality graphics, lower quality tracks. But that's awesome. That's very cool. Ooh, get up there. Sure. We'll take it. All right. Willick, are you in the UK? I've heard UK Big Brother. Yeah, is a very different show. Okay, I'll look for some custom tracks. All right, let's try that again. Dang. Yes, 40 plus seasons of Survivor. Have watched them all. In fact, Australians, I've watched more than that. I've watched Australian Survivor, which is quite good. Better than the US version currently. US version is like bogged down in terrible mechanics. Nice. All right, and then here's the big loop-de-loop, I think, or at least coming up. Not quite yet. Okay, here we go. So we want to touch this track back here if possible. Ooh, too bad. Dang, how do I do that? I guess it's all about getting this rotation correct. Yeah, and just being a little bit patient there. Okay, nice. Thank you, okay. Yeah, go full speed and match your wheels to the track. Almost got silver there. Okay, what are the top 3 Survivor seasons to watch? I don't know what's on Netflix these days. Netflix will occasionally have a season or 2 there. At this point, I would say season 37, called David versus Goliath, is probably the best modern season from the past, like, 10 years. Ouch. Yeah, this game is going to be super addictive, I can tell already. It's, like, super easy to just run these tracks over and over again. Nice, okay, we nailed the loop. Probably going too high there. I don't know if that's good or bad there. Up and over. Nice, okay, only 1 death there. That should be good enough for silver. Save 22 seconds. Almost gold. All right, we'll go once more for gold. I haven't noticed if it tells you gold time anywhere. There's obviously the little bar that fills up, but I haven't noticed if there's an actual timer. Too much height there. Nice. Yeah, so again, from a complete novice perspective, I feel like the thing that I've picked up on is just don't get height. Like if you get tons of height, you're just going to lose a bunch of time in the air where you're not accelerating. Like that's probably way too much height. I could have probably laid way off of that. All right, gold. See, only a second saved. Too bad. I'm sure once I get like really stuck on stuff, I'm sure I will watch replays. But yeah, okay, so this guy is 8 seconds faster than me, and I died once on that run, so that's 5 seconds for the death, and then, you know, probably a few seconds for the respawn. There he is out in front of me. Too much air on that. Dang. All right. How do I reset? Just left. Got it. Okay, good. Ooh. What? That is a new one. Getting hit by the log? I don't know how that happened. Ah, shoot. We're right at the checkpoint, so I won't take it, but... But yeah, those 5 seconds of the fall will make it tricky to get gold now, I feel like. Ooh, close. Save 2 seconds, making progress. Okay, amazing game already. I think I love it. I think it's super fun. How many are these? So I know that there's Trial. This is Trial Rising. I have heard of Fusion, and then yeah, there were very old Flash game versions. Like how many modern ones are there? I think this one's 2019. Is that correct? Oops. Dang. Get your back wheel on there. Okay, that's the checkpoint that I need most practice with. I think it's number 4. Maybe I should just do a full send off of that huge jump. try it. Not that one. Next one. Good. All right, let's hit this loop-to-loop. Nice. Try not to go crazy high on that jump. Nice, that should do it. Plus 7 seconds, 120. Nice. Frontier was on mobile. There's 2 proper games on PlayStation. Interesting. Okay, thanks for the intel. All right, New York City, maybe? Oh my god, one of the achievements in Trials 2 is literally get a world record. That's insane. What's up, video game dits? How you doing? Good to see you. All right, what do we got here? Very cool. They just moved away from New York City. I just left 2 months ago. Game feels very fun as a platformer too, where it's just like part of the best parts of platformers are like trying to sight read levels and adapt on the fly, and I'm definitely getting those vibes from this. Woo! All right, what is happening? Oh no, that's right at the end. Okay, weird little ending there. But did pretty well. More loot crates. I'm getting some horrible Ubisoft currency that I have no idea what I will do with it. No trophies so far. I would guess first trophies come from like leveling up or something. Or maybe, I'm sure if I went and futzed with equipping different cosmetics, I wouldn't be surprised if there's, you know, change your helmet or whatever. I didn't quite make it. All right, let's start over. Hanging tight with this ghost, which is good. This is the last checkpoint. Yes. Weird little final bump. That's got to be gold. Nice. What's up, Miles? Good to see you. Interesting. This franchise has one of the hardest skill ceilings out of any platformer. 4,000 hours and still improving. Love it. I'm glad that the platinum sounds like it's pretty difficult, but doable. Like, when you say that, it makes it sound super challenging. Like the platinum would be impossible, but it sounds like a normal person can do it. Okay, new sponsor. Is this a race? Toxic Tunnels trial is insanely hard. It was definitely one of the last ones I did. I think the last one I didn't crash for was the one where you play as Nitro. All right. Don't know what this is. I would guess it's a race. Cool. Yeah, I'll be curious to see also how much of a puzzler it becomes, because I could imagine in like the very hard tracks, it just becomes like, can you puzzle out how to get over these obstacles and, you know, how to do these weird tricks? Too much height there. It's okay. Whoa. Too much height again. That's all right. Try to take this one a little bit slower. Wow. Flawless first time. I think we beat him. I think he's way back there. Ah. Couple of seconds away from gold. Dang. Okay, hardest part of the plat is to get 1 diamond medal and beat the first ninja track. Even then, there are a few extremely easy diamond medals in the game, even if most are brutal. Inferno 5. All right, I will try to remember that. Oops. I think I just watched a replay. All right, let me continue. We might go back and try to go into that in a second, but that was about as solid as I could do. Great. Leveling up. Another sponsor race. In LA, lights, camera, action. Cool. Interesting. Okay, every mainline track trials game has an Inferno, and it's traditionally the hardest. I gotta say, I said this already, but I'm super impressed already. I think this is great. Maybe it's because I'm doing very easy tracks and it's just giving me dopamine of of being good. Very funny Buster Keaton reference there. Ooh, that one's gonna hurt. Ooh, 2 paths. Interesting. I wonder if that's a reference to something. Kind of looks like the guys in Tears of the Kingdom. All right, that's okay. Oh, cool. I'm just noticing the bar in the top right showing me the different metal placements. Don't quite know how to interpret that bar. Damn, okay, pretty good for one fall. All right, we'll keep going. We won't obsess about getting the gold there. Okay, way up in Canada. Lots of stuff in Canada. Unlock the stadium. Practice races to progress to the next league. Finish all the races and you'll gain access to the stadium final track. So do I have access to this? And did I not beat him? I guess, did I not beat him? His face is still there. I guess I didn't. Maybe we should give it again. Catch up with Bronze Baby. Faults no more than 3. Okay, I'll assume unlock a better bike. That's a good call. All right, we'll keep getting XP by doing some new stuff and then get a better bike. There are multiple contracts on most tracks. I see. So so this new guy wants me to fall less than 3 times. This guy wants me to fall less than 8 times. Okay, hit the porta potty. Interesting. L2 is brake. Good to know. I didn't notice where we are. Is this Vancouver, I would guess? It was like northwest, or west coast Canada. Woo! Ouch. Very good. Okay, the contracts are just to level up. You don't need them for the plat and cosmetics. You need to do a few contracts since there's a trophy to unlock all sponsors. Okay. I won't worry about them too much then. Kind of want to do that one again to get gold, but we'll check out some different tracks. The American Rockies. All right, and this one's a race. Ooh, no, that's no good. Let's reset. Kind of wish the when it's a race like this and not just your friends. I kind of wish the ghost was more visible. But that's a very small nitpick. Ooh. So what is the meter in the top? The top right. Is the little bronze tag, is that the guy I'm racing? Ooh. Nice. What's up, Soup? I really like the game so far. I'm pretty impressed. Bronze tag is the dude I'm racing, and progress bar is, yeah, the progress of the map. Okay, so maybe this is unlocked at this point. Oh no, maybe we have to do him. Yes, this is not. It is unlocked. Who knows? We needed 8 of something. I don't know. We're gonna go do this guy. Beat Golden Nugget. Okay, good to know. So you max out at 30 minutes or 500 faults. So I'm assuming that will be relevant for some very hard tracks where you're falling all the time, but you want to keep your checkpoints. All right, Golden Nugget seems much better. Maybe he's the gold time. Bang. Yeah, contract failed, so I lost to him. Yeah, go for it, Katniss. Would be interesting. I'll check them out after the stream. I really have watched basically no content about this game. Okay, if I were to try to parse what is happening here, I have no idea what the 842 is about. Maybe it's elimination somehow. Okay. You just invited your first stadium finals, a series of elimination rounds that really separate the wheat from the chaff. Race against 7 other riders, 4 continue. Okay, makes sense. Beware of the skill games. Hey Zeus, what are the skill games? Schrodinger's third, love him. The basic bunch. Dang. Let's try that again. How'd we do? Third. Nice. Okay, could have gone better, but pretty solid for a first run. Level 12, getting close to the new bike. Okay, and so now we can do the second tier. Got it. Okay, so four of us and 2 move on. Nice. That's a good little jump. Ouch. That was not so good. That's not going to be good either. I think we are still in okay shape, though. We're ahead of 2 other dudes. Nice. Nice, and we golded it. So hill climb is an example of a skills game. You need to reach 200 meters to get golden. It took me 4+ hours. Okay, cool. So not as much of a race, but like a track, or like. I mean, it sounds like getting over it, or like a Benny fought it type track. Okay, schoolyard brawl duel. Let's do it. That's a bad one. That's a big time loss. He is falling quite a bit, though. They're making it pretty easy for me. Ooh, get up there. Shoot. Dang. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have failed it this time. Ooh. All right, we'll try it again. I cheesed it with skill. Restart. Take this very slow. Good. No. Does it count? No. Okay, we got him anyways. Okay, good advice, Will. Land on the back wheel more often. I'll keep that in mind. Nice, and there's level 14, so new bike. Okay. Probably just upgraded stats. I know some bikes, like the Crab, have different frames and stuff. All right, Euro League unlocked. More sponsors back in the US. Here are the skill games. Okay, skill games are here. Interesting. I'm going to go back to the university, do the 2 that we just unlocked. Mid-air rotation.
So far, you've learned to gently apply gas and to lean.
I don't know if I've actually learned that, but...
So the next technique to understand is mid-air rotation. When you're in the air, shifting your body weight will make the bike rotate in the direction of the lean. Gentle adjustments of the rider's position will ensure the wheel.
Honestly, I feel like I know how to do this better than I know how to do leaning on the ground.
Both wheels at the same time. Also, don't forget to gently apply the gas to land in a better location.
Let's reset. Okay, and try to land on my back wheel more. Going pretty slow. Okay, but nice, an A. Yeah, you're right. I'll give the other ones a shot. How do I switch bikes? I feel like maybe in the university I can't switch bikes. All right. Flow. Yeah, okay. Yeah, landing too much on the uphill for sure. I'm giving it too much gas, I think.
Flow. Maintaining a smooth flow through a track is key to getting a faster time. On this track, I want you to combine everything you've learned so far. Lean forward to go up the first ramp.
Yeah, I think I'm not doing that, basically.
Land on the downward slope. While in the air, rotate the bike to ensure you land smoothly on both wheels, and repeat this until the end. Your goal is to maintain a smooth flow through... Ah, so you don't need any help from the professor, huh? All right, let's see what you can do.
Nice. Seemed pretty good. Ooh, close. All right, we get our diploma here. This might be a trophy. Or maybe we need to do all of them.
You've been given a bike that is heavy and has pretty bad acceleration, but the bike has a high top speed. To get the most out of it, you'll need to master the next technique, transitions. I use the term transitions to describe the rider shifting their body weight when you go from a track to a ramp. If you get the timing wrong, you'll either find yourself doing backflips or have the bike lift off the ramp. As you accelerate towards the ramp, lean back and slightly lift your front wheel through the start of the curve.
Okay.
Stay in that position until your rear wheel is about to hit the steep section. As the rear wheel gets close, shift your body weight forward and continue to lean as you accelerate.
Bro's locked in.
If you get the timing right, you'll see that there is no slowing down and that you'll carry your speed all the way through the jump.
Interesting.
What you need to be focused on is where your front wheel is as it moves through the transition. If you dig your front wheel into the ramp, you'll see the load on the front suspension increase significantly. The suspension will react to this by pushing back and lifting the front wheel off the ramp. If you lift the front wheel just enough to avoid those significant suspension loads, you'll notice a smooth transition onto the ramp. Slight changes in the timing of your body weight shift can have a huge impact, so be patient when you're practicing. Speaking of practicing, now
Okay.
it's your turn.
Don't know if I
See how far you can get, and
exactly
remember,
follow, but
you can
it seems like
always
we
come back
lean
and
back
take
to
your
lift the
break
front
sometime.
wheel and then put the front wheel back on after a little bit. Tough. Get over there. That was close. Ooh. Am I doing it? Am I doing it? I have no idea. No. completed a contract, whatever that was. Wonder if there's a way to get up and over there. Lean forward to where your front tire kind of falls over the top of the ramp. Okay. That kind of helped. Man, that's getting tough. They're getting steep. Ooh. Close. Nice. That was good. Man, it will be very hard to put this into practice on a real course. Get up. Nice. Okay, I'm not pulling back enough there. Ooh, all right. Pull back more than I think I have to. Nice. Dang. That's hard. Close. Oh. Pulling back too much now. Oh, that was almost it. Get up there. Oh, this is the last one, too. Yeah, there's probably some way to do it if I get stuck like this. Who knows how I get up there at that point, but... All right, advice on what's going wrong here. Ooh, 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 get up. Trying to watch the guy behind me. Okay. Ooh, close. So you said 30 minutes or 500 falls, huh? This one's just finding the sweet spot. You lean back a bit too much. By the time you lean forward, there's not enough time. So it stays quite vertical. Okay. Close. Yeah, I see what you mean about leaning back too much. Get up, get up, get up. Nice. All right, tricky.
I can't teach you any more about transitions, but as any trials rider knows, you can always go faster.
Okay, good to know. It will be very tough to put into practice, but we got there. Let's go back and try to A+ the beginning ones. Yeah, because we're locked out there. I've seen flapping in the bottom tip bar, and it was also described in the Platinum guide, but don't really know what it is yet.
Press the gas gently. I don't mind if you skip this lesson.
This probably looks terrible. It's so hard to just press it gently. Okay, worse than before. Let's try it again. Oops. Jump over the hills in this one. Okay.
Welcome to Trials 101. The next 4 lessons will give you an introduction to the basic skills you'll need to ride a Trials bike. The first thing I'll teach you, as long as you know to sometimes press the gas gently, I don't mind if you skip this lesson.
Oh my god, brutal. Feels like I'm doing it incredibly wrong, but let's see. Okay, 2 seconds better. Maybe worth an A. Nope, not yet. You can't go fast for an A+. If you go for everyone. Yeah, understood about that flapping term. Curious to see what it is, given all that. That's probably an A. Yeah, I did a little bit better. But probably have like 3 seconds to shave off. Jeez, okay, just go for the A. You know, we're even just gonna go back to real tracks. Okay, lots of stuff. Don't think I want to try a skill game yet. We will just come to tilting at windmills. Excellent. First trophy if you want to do the A on the other university thing. Is it A in all of those? Maybe I'll go back after this guy. Woo. Wow, landed it miraculously. Okay, definitely a very different bike here. It says stop. I see. Huh. I'm guessing that's the intended route. Ooh. there. Ouch. All right, nice. Check the world record after you beat it. Wow. Okay, let me see how I look up the world record. To the top. Let's see it. Ooh, very, very cool that they show you the button inputs. Wow. Oh my god. Okay, yeah, I can see landing on the back wheel every single time. Fascinating. Like, no air there. Very cool. Okay, let's go get if I get an A in this last one, you think that'll be the first trophy?
In the next installment, cleaning is a basic skill, but if you're new to trials, make sure you understand it.
Come on. That was a good one. Oh no. All right. I think that was probably not good enough anyways. Nice. Good rhythm. Shoot. Dang. Ooh, it's tough. Come on. Ah. Hey Zach, how's it going? We are going for the first trophy of trying to get the A plus or the A score on this tutorial. Jeez. do you feel so? You guys are talking about how if they wanted to make the plat required all diamonds, that would probably be the hardest one out there. Do you feel like, I know that there are like developer times on like Crash 4 and stuff. Like there's a lot of, okay, we need to do much better than that. There's a lot of time trial specific stuff that seems really hard. Like I don't think I got a single developer medal on Crash 4. Okay, there we go. That's a little bit better. Don't crash. Kind of a weak ending here, but 3 seconds better. Oh, so close. Good air there. Nice, that should do it. Nice, feel the flow. Wow, get grade A or better on all Trials 101 tracks. That was a little tricky. All right, where to next? I think just back to Europe. Route 66. 26 tracks along the famous American highway. We'll just go to Europe. There's a lot of content in this game. Shoot. Okay. Ouch. Ah, okay. Need to stick my... Bad. Alright, we're still ahead of Bronze Baby. Stick my wheel right there. Ooh, okay. I need to lean back a little bit. Nice. Ooh, he's coming up on me. All right, barely got him. don't know how much of a grind it will be. I don't know. People who have played it before, how what do you think a realistic time for the platinum will be? All right, we'll go to Russia here. Finish under 130. Love the Russian missile in the background. Kind of giving Metal Gear Solid Shagohod base vibes. Too high. Ooh, shoot. Launched. Nice. Felt like a silver, maybe? Ooh, almost gold. Oh my god. Launched into space. Very good. 30 to 35 hours, but probably with someone who has a good amount of experience. Yeah, 3-Point Gamer did it in like 86. Okay, so that's a pretty big game, but nothing compared to Balatro, right? Ooh, that's gonna be bad. Not quite. For some reason I braked there. I thought I was gonna crash through it. The tubers. Ooh. Okay. Nice that they throw stop signs all over the place whenever you do have to actually stop for a second. Damn it. Good. Way too high there. Got too into the jump. Ouch. Oh my god, Zach. All right, True Scotsman. I'm impressed by the number of courses, and I mean, I guess a lot of it is DLC, and there's user-made courses and stuff, but like, yeah, all of these are very clever, very thematic. Again, thinking about the comparison to Mario Kart World, where it's like, some of those courses are pretty uninspired in Mario Kart World. Again, I'm a pretty big fan of the game. I don't think it's too bad. Try to land on my back wheels more. What is this? Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, that's what I'm afraid of by landing on my back wheels, that I'm just gonna topple over backwards. Dang. Lost a... That might have been Gold Guy. We'll restart that one. We'll try to beat the contract. So maybe if I try to land on my back wheels more, it's like a land and then immediately lean forward. Dang. Where's my finish line? 7 seconds. Get up there. Woo! Barely. Okay, generally you want to land on both at the same time. Let's see, so can we do stable Swede yet? I suppose we can. Looks like there's, if I'm reading this correctly, there's 3 that we haven't done yet. So we'll try Link's World, Ultimate. Are we going to run with the bulls? We're going to go into tomatoes. That's good. Ouch. Supposed to get flung by that? Maybe not. Oh, get up. Okay, here's one of the things maybe. Okay, I guess I don't need to get up. Sure. Fling me. Nice. What do you think the next trophy is going to be? I'm kind of surprised I didn't get one by beating the first Colosseum. All right, Link's World. I wonder what this is. Looks like it's in Eastern France. amusement, we're at an amusement park. Ooh. Very much Donkey Kong Country 2. Those roller coaster levels in Donkey Kong Country 2 are the best. Ooh, ouch. Okay. Wow. Not sure how you're supposed to get through that, but that's tricky. Wow. Crazy level. Probably the most impressive level visually so far. Alright, how are we gonna end it? Oh. The castle in the background. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay, don't crash. Wow. Awesome level. Very fun. Alright, let's give that one another shot. Okay, hardest part was definitely this breakaway roller coaster track section. It's right here. Okay, we made it. Good. Got a really good run so far. That's the best part. I suppose the end is pretty good too. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Come on. Go, go, go. Wow, straight 46 seconds off and we got the gold. That was nice. Okay, I love the game. The game is amazing. Again, I love the game when I get a gold medal and I do a level flawlessly, but still, very good overall. What else are we missing here? Did we do all of these? We're missing Medieval Fair. Where is Medieval Fair? Not in Africa. This guy? To the fair? Okay, that's some sort of unlockable currency. Let me just click in here. Huh, I don't know where it is on the map. Germany. This guy? Oh, Medieval Fair. I thought I had done it for some reason because of the icon in the bottom right there, but... Ah, okay. So this guy is the contract that I need to do for the achievement. We'll do Medieval Fair, and then we'll see if we can do that contract. Since it's how you unlock a sponsor. Okay, cool. No more than 5 falls. These arrows are giving me flashbacks to Rude Bear. Very annoying arrows in that game. Damn. Right, into the castle maybe? Nice. Nice. That was pretty close to gold, I feel like. The chandelier. Zach, I know it's a term in the game, but I don't know about that. Yeah, I feel like I got lucky there with the battering ram. All right, so let's check this out. Ooh, okay. Yes, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this yet. I've not done a single backflip or front flip, so we are just going to skip that for now. Barely over that one. I think we're in first. Nice. First place, not bad. These contracts are like, we got monster energy, make sure you do a backflip in their thing. Okay, so Manta is at level 42, and apparently that's the bike that I'm going to be using for the rest of the game. What's up, Jay? How's it going? Don't know if I'll stream tomorrow. I have some family stuff that I gotta do. Also, again, might go see a dog to adopt. We weren't able to get in today, but we might be able to see him tomorrow. We just crushed that. That was very easy. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, excited to edit together that video. I personally don't consider Rising to be a good game, but I've also suffered through all the bad periods of this game. I am loving it, Jay. I think it's super fun. So again, I've never played any of these games, and I'm doing like the easiest levels. So I'm just kind of flying through them, and so that feels good. But yeah, I think it's super fun. I'm really impressed by the creativity and like the spectacle of all of the levels. I didn't really expect that. I thought it was just going to be kind of blank terrain. Dog breed. What is this dog that we're looking at? It's like kind of a small black lab. Her name is Darla. My girlfriend's family dog is also named Darla, so we're potentially naming this dog Darla 2. Which will be nice to just have that be an actual dog name of Darla 2. One of my old coworkers named his dog Bleep Bloop, so I'm down to name pets stupid things. Yeah, Darla Deluxe. Miles, so very weird story with I had no idea that Darla was the name of, is it the name of the girl in Finding Nemo? I went to bar trivia one night and we named our team Darla after the dog. And then the first question at bar trivia was, what's the name of the girl in Finding Nemo? And the answer was Darla. And I'm convinced that the host must have thought that we like saw the questions ahead of time or something. Yeah, it's the dentist's daughter. Yeah. Okay, we crushed those three races, so that was good. You have 3 attempts to defeat 3 riders in a row. If you succeed, you earn a unique Challenger crate. I don't think I care about the Challenger crate, but if there's a trophy involved, maybe we'll do that. We'll try it, I guess. Is this like a... If I get 3 defeats, am I locked out of this thing forever? TBD. Should I do this? Unclear. We'll give it. We'll go do one in Asia. Okay, I genuinely don't remember ever doing it. That's fine. Wow. Okay. That's way up in Siberia. Let's check out Japan. Spirit of the Mountain. This will be cool. Anyway, so we'll probably not stream tomorrow. I also want to get some good work done on the Balatro video, so probably won't stream tomorrow, and then maybe we'll do something the night of the 4th. I know a lot of you guys aren't even in the US. I'm going to like a barbecue in the middle of the day on Friday, but maybe the night of the 4th after fireworks and stuff. Ooh, wow. Ooh, didn't even know I was going to land up there, honestly. Thought that was in the background. Nice, that felt very good too. Another gold. Nothing in the background for this game. Good to know. What else do I have going on? I need to set up my office. The room that I'm streaming in right now is kind of a disaster. I'd like to put some shelving and stuff behind me so I can just like turn off the green screen. But I need to get some lights and some shelving. Perhaps obnoxiously display video game stuff. I have all my old N64 stuff that I want to display. Ooh, get back up. All right, at least we hit the checkpoint there. I didn't even pay attention to where we are. Maybe India? Or like Vietnam? Shoot. finally caught back up to him. Looks like he fell too. Looking at the little map. Yeah, there he is. Ooh, it's gonna be close. Nice. Just beat him. Where was that? Oh, it was China. Chinese cliffs. All right, Thousand Cloud Village in like Nepal, maybe. Finish under 210. Sounds good. Dang. I'm just gonna reset the whole level. There we go, up and over. Ooh, that's not good. Alright. Some very awkward Viking here. Ooh, get up. Nope. Alright, super awkward, but we'll just keep going. Ouch. Right at the checkpoint, too. Alright, I'm resetting again. Okay, what are we supposed to do here? Just up and over like that? Dang. I see, I didn't hit that checkpoint 4 because I didn't go back far enough. There's the checkpoint. Okay. Nice, much better. And then I get this top checkpoint. Definitely a tougher level. I feel like it's the first one with really a ton of multiple routes. Maybe I just missed multiple routes in the easier levels, but... Nice. I feel like I've got the contract in the bag, but don't even know if I'll get bronze. It's a long level, too. Boy, tough one. Q, hello. A long time no see. All right. I've been going for 2 hours. Let's finish Asia and then We'll probably call it there for the night. Where are we? Okay, now we're in India. Graves of the Giant. I'm gonna have to look at all the trophies. I'm a little bit surprised that I haven't been unlocking more, but I'm sure they will come eventually. Just curious as to what they'll be, since it seems like we're getting through a good number of courses here. Very cool level, shipwrecks. Reminds me of Donkey Kong Country Returns now. Ooh. That's not good. And I see what somebody said, that things that move have white and red stripes on them. I've been noticing that now. Ouch. Ooh. Oh my god, wind physics. Nice. Right, into a ship. And into the fan. Did not hit the target out there. Okay, I'll check out Archivist. Balloons over Bagan. I don't know where Bagan is. Laos, maybe? Shoot. Get that rear wheel on. Good. Wow, beautiful. Onto the balloon, or nope. Okay, down there. Wow. Okay, we're good. We're good. Ooh, just made it. Very cool level. All right, Siberia's open. Wheels of Steel, Eastern Russia. I think my bike's on fire. Ouch. Yeah, okay, the The hot iron lights my bike on fire. Ooh, barely made it over. Nice. Bad start to that, but oh my god, so close to the gold. X medal, 1 minute 13.7. What was I at? Oh man, 1/10 of a second off. Too bad. I wonder if they'll be in New Zealand. I love New Zealand. Okay, beach bum. This is Cambodia and Malaysia, I guess. Huge falls. Dang, I lost all my speed there. That's okay. Ooh, get up, get up. Nice. Swimming pool. Back out to the beach. Dang. First fall. Second fall. Oh my god. Tough little section there. 3 falls right in a row. I just touched nothing there and it worked. Nice. Almost silver. All right, Singapore, and then let's see if that's our last one. I think it is. Yeah, Singapore. Nice. Ooh, all right, we're gonna reset. And that first jump, I think that was an opportunity to use the thing we learned at university of getting like more air off the jumps. Like there too. Ooh, almost. What is going on in this level? We're at like a warehouse of some kind. Ooh. No, right at the end. Alright, I don't think we would have gotten gold anyways. Yeah, we needed to shave off an additional 10 seconds on top of that fall. Alright, last stadium. And then we'll see what happens. And then maybe we'll open like 50 loot crates. Just realized I'm still floating in my Balatro position. Maybe I should move down here. I like the Siberian, I don't know what these are actually called, but these little actual races. The first two felt pretty similar, but I like that this one is snowy. Get over there. Ooh, what is happening? Very weird. I made it, but I don't know what was going on with those last couple jumps. I also I just got Expedition 33. I was waiting for my physical copy. I just got it, so I don't think I'm going to stream that one, but I'm excited to play it. All right, 2 more races. Oh, get your back wheel on. All right, we're resetting. Get your back wheel on again. God, what is going on? So I'm leaning forward because I'm afraid of tipping over backwards, but that's preventing my back wheel from touching. Like that. Very weird. Yeah, that's kind of tough. I don't really know how to get around that. Dang. I think that's second. Ooh, we got gold there. Felt generous. All right, and last one. Just gotta beat this guy. Oh no. That's not good. Are we... We're still ahead of him by a little bit. That's not good either. Nice. Alright, not a very good race, but we beat him. Okay, and we got gold. Okay, excellent. So let's see what unlocks, and then I think I'll probably call it. Okay, Middle East, I guess? Asian Masters? Let's see, like Jordan, Saudi Arabia, Vietnam, Angkor Wat, some stuff in Russia, Siberia, Great Wall of China, and then the finals in Bali. Very cool. All right, let's see. Don't know what any of this means. I guess this is how I filter stuff. Interesting. All right, we're getting into medium tracks. Were any of these owned ones medium? I don't know. Impossible to say. All right, what else do we have in here? There's just a ton in this game. Okay, cool. Well, thanks for watching, everyone. I'm pretty impressed. I like the game quite a bit. I'm like a geography nerd, and so I like that all of these tracks are all over the world and they're themed to the location. The gameplay's super fun. Yeah, so I'm into it. I will probably maybe I'll play more tonight off stream, but yes, probably won't stream tomorrow. Might stream on the 4th. But we will see you later. Thanks, Dealy. Thanks, okay. Thanks, everyone else who's still here. All right, bye.